Happy Friday, you trader nerds, going into a useless weekend where we cannot trade, but here we are. And I got to tell you, y'all, even though we're up 0.34% for the day, the market seems heavy. It just seems heavy. And I think that we can confirm that. VIX is down to 16. AD is strong at 222. But look, it's just like this is the overnight high. And this is why we look at the overnight high. This was last night, but if you'll notice in today's trading session, this has stood, right? So this has not been broken. I would anticipate that we're probably going to have a run down before the end of the day. Now, we may come back up here first before we go down, but the market just seems extraordinarily heavy. Really, really does. The volume is more than what I would anticipate on a Friday this late in the afternoon, but it just seems heavy. And I think you'll see that I added some field fans to the chart over here with our big green monster just to kind of show you the heaviness. I drew them from this top up here. And as we look at the field fans, it just looks heavy. It would be something if we broke through this one to get up to this little field fan, but it just seems like it would have trouble doing that. We might go up first to the 4405 before we go down, but it just looks really, really, really heavy. The heaviness can also be seen in the linear regression chart. You know, we picked up steam here, and then it's tried, y'all. The little market is trying. It bumped its head up against the 50 daily moving average and could not come down hard off of it. And now we're trying to bump back up in to the linear regression channel, but it just wasn't able to do it. So it has a feeling of being very, very, very heavy. And Powell spoke today. That probably has something to do with the heaviness. Absolutely, Matt. But I don't know. The market just feels heavy. I would anticipate probably in the last 30 minutes today, you may see a little drop. I think some people are going to unwind some positions going into the weekend. Now, all of my market opinion really doesn't matter because, you know, we had a really good drop yesterday and our portfolios, I thought, weathered pretty good overall. I mean, you know, I think they did really good. So if you look at what we've had this week, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our trading week this week, look, here's where we started, right? Here's where we're ending. I mean, it's really been a bunch of nothing. I mean, think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We started right here, and right now we're ending right here. It's been a nothing burger week, even though yesterday felt like an extraordinarily big move. So let's see our accounts. Let's see how we're doing today. Let's go to let's go first of all and look at our percentage of profitability. We have a 96% probability of profit. Things look really, really good. Our break even is down here at about 1 3/4 standard deviation. So that looks good. Our net lick is 39,367. So let's put that in 39,367. 39,367. So we're down a little bit, but today it's 825.23. Now, let's keep up with how we've done though for the week. Last week we ended up at 38,140. This week we end up at 39,367. So let's see how much profit that we've made this week. So we can kind of just keep up with our percentages here. So we had a really nice week, right? 39,367 minus 38,140 divided by 38,140 is, oh no, what is that? No, 1227. 1227 divided by, hit the wrong button, 38,140 equals 3% for the week. Very nice. So 1227, let me get another calculator so we can keep up with all of our money. Here we go. I mean, think about it, y'all. Here's the way you think about it. So we made 1227. 1227. If you could do that every week, times 52 weeks, you'd be at 167% profit. Yay. So we're doing really, really well in that account. All right, so let's go to the Greeks and ratios, see how we're doing. Okay, so over here, our Greeks and ratios are 139, 109, 139. We're a little too bullish, but that's okay. VIX is at 16. Just checking everything out. And our buying power usage is 19,339. 19,339. 19,339. So we're at 49, almost 50%. That's kind of about where we want to be, right? So what you could do is if you're thinking, hey, I'm a little too long, you know, I could get a little bit of short deltas here. What you could do is just kind of close something. The first question, Abby, turn that down, honey. I'm in a class. The first question you got to ask yourself is, am I comfortable with the risk? I kind of am, but at the same time, it wouldn't hurt me to take something off. Abby, turn that down. So let's go here and just look at our 35-day stuff. 41.50, 38.50. That's a 300 wide put debit spread. So here, these two 38.50s that we have been in for 53 days. Yeah, let's take one of these off. And the P&L on the open is $101. Let's take our profits and just close it. Just taking a little off the top, just a little off the top. Come on, baby, get me out of here. In and a curter. And we are out, baby. Out, baby, out, baby, out. All right, let's look at the second account. Now, keep in mind, this account is doing really, really good. Let's go to the other one. So, Sweet Bobby. Here we go. The Crimson account. Let's look over here. We are at 28,586. 28,586. 28,586. So we're down 300 from we were 586, right? Is that what I said? 28,586. So we're down 300 exactly. 825. And I keep thinking I'm still going to bring this one down to about 25,000. It's kind of what I'm planning on doing. So we're up 8.97%. Let's see how we've done on this one. We were at, let's see, 167% there. We were at 28,586 today, minus what we were last Friday is 27,542. So we made 1,044 divided by 27,542. 27,542, 1,044 equals that. 1,044. So let me put that in our pipe and smoke it. 1,044. 1,044. So just in those two accounts, we've done $2,271 worth of profit this month. And if you could be on here to do that 52 weeks in a row, you're at 197%, right? Is that right? 3.7 times 52. Yeah, I guess that's right. 197% profit. Are you kidding me? That's a great return for that week. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Now, how are we actually doing in relation to the market? We're at 8.97 and the market's at 14.16. Man, we're still doing great. All right, so let's put in our Greeks and ratios here. And here we are at, let's get our groups off. Hope everybody's having a great day, getting ready for a great weekend. 88.47, 88.47. I don't like those big deltas. 47, nice. VIX is at 16. And our buying power usage is at 11,110. 11,110. So we're at 38% buying power. Let's see if we need to take anything off. And indeed, it tells us that, hey, man, you need to take off these two 4,000. Now, is this the one that, the account that we don't have these anymore and I've already taken them off? Let's see if that's the case. 4,000 with 21 days left. Let's see if I've already taken those off. 4,000 with 21 days left. I think this might be that account. 4,000 with 21 days left. Days. Yeah, I've already taken those off. I just got to find them. For some reason, they're not in there. So really, there's nothing to take off. Now, I could put on a trade if I want to, but I think I'm good. I think, I can basically just go into the weekend knowing that, hey, our Greeks and ratios, they're pretty good. And I kind of like to use 0.2 or more, but if I wanted to put on a trade, I absolutely could. If I don't want to put on a trade, I don't have to. You got all kinds of things. Though 38%, I've been trying to get this account to 50% usage. Let's just do a trade. Let's just do it. Let's do one. It's been a while since we put on a trade. Well, let's see. I say it's been a while since we put on a trade. Let's go over here to trades and see when the last one was we put on. The last trade we put on was on the 14th, y'all. We have not entered a trade until the 14th. Now, think about the power of that. We've had some market moves to the downside. And what have we done? We have survived them. We have thrived during them. That's exactly what we've done. So we've done just fine even during the market downturn. So let's just put us on a little trade. Show y'all how to do the 1-2-1. So you go to the trade tab. I like trading in the micros. You really trade this in anything, really. So now let's go to, let's look at, let's see if the 67 days, if on the 9% probability of being in the money, 9%, let's see if I can get $20. And it doesn't look like I can get $20 there. Does everybody see that? I can sell it for $18.75 and a max of $19.75. So let's go out one more expiration. So we go from 67 to the 84. So this will be our first position in the 84-day cycle. So go to 84, 9 delta, 9% probability of being in the money, right? Where we can sell something for $20. So that's a 3,900. There you go. So let's sell 2 of those and we'll whoop it up to the 2250 and see if we can get filled. Beautiful. So 84, we sold 84, the 3,900 for 2250. Let me go put that in my spreadsheet. MES. We did 2 contracts. We'll call this the NP, 84. And we sold the 3,900 puts. And puts. And these are naked. 84 days. Nice to break in a new expiration. And 8/25/23. And we did it for 2250. All right, so now we need a put debit spread. MES, we're just going to do a 1. And we'll call this PDS 84, put debit spread 84. Okay, we know it's going to be puts. We know this is going to be debit spread. We know we're going to put it on, let's see, 84. So we want our put debit spread to be at least half the time. So we're going to get 42 days or more, So let's see if we can find 42 days or more. So there's 35, here's 56. And remember our little trade hack? Find the 9 delta, 9% probability of being in the money. So that would be our 4,000s here, 4,010. So let's do the 4,010, find the 4,010, and doing the selling the 3,710. Way down here. Then the 3,710. Okay. So now we got to move our strikes a little bit. So we could go, not a 3,720 either, is there? No, there's 3,725. So why don't we do, let's see around here. Let's do this. I don't want to buy the 40.25 because it's I'd be closing that position to do that. So why don't we do the 40.20? And we're not going to be able to sell the 37.20, but we're going to sell the 37.25. Okay. Control key down. at 10.50. I don't like that. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. So it's a little more than we normally pay. Let's bump that up to 10.75. You ever trade with a cat in your lap? This cat's the laziest cat. Come on, there we go. So we did the 40, 20, 37, 25. 40, 20, 37, 25s. And we did this at 56 days. 8, 25, 23. And I think I got filled for 10.75. Put that in. 10.75. Beautiful. And that's how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a 1-2-1 trade. Why did I do it? Well, my metrics were elevated, but at the same time, I kind of want to keep my max theta in check of the 0.2. And that's why I put on an additional trade. Hope y'all have a weekend. I will see y'all Monday.